Hello, friends. Hi, friends everywhere. It's a lazy Sunday afternoon for me. My husband is watching the football game upstairs, and even though he has his earphones on, so I can't hear the TV. I'm tired of watching football. Anyway, he still screams and hollers, and so I thought I'd come downstairs and do a little whip and chat, a little mail opening. I just got done diamond painting on my fall y'all painting. I haven't finished it yet, but this is where I'm at right now. And I was going to do some whip and chat while I talk to you. But then I remember, isn't that cute though? That's this gnome. Isn't that really cute? It's really bright and pretty. The colors are showing up, and look at, God, just dang. Look at that, all those ABs. And the yellow ABs, look at that sunflower there. Oh, all the ABs are going to shine like that. Can you see all those shiny flowers, all the ABs? Look how sparkly it is. Get that even look closer. Look at that. All the sunflowers are, see those yellow ABs there? See them shine? Anyway, got a little bit of ABs in the beard, mustache, and then all around the end. Anyway, so I was going to do a little whip and chat on that, but I remembered that I have this package to open from Lady Lathe Custom by Design. Not only does she do pens, but she does things out of resin also. And, oh, by the way, I guess I haven't introduced myself. I'm Joy. Hi. And if you haven't, watched my channel before, I'm Joy. And my channel is everything diamond painting. But sometimes it's something, there's a little added attraction in there that's not diamond painting, but not too often. Anyway, I remembered I got this in the mail about 2 days ago, and so I thought, well, along with the whip and chat, maybe I will show what I got in here. I'm kind of anxious to see them. It's mainly for fall, and they're little decorations out of resin that I thought I would like. I saw them on her Facebook page. And, well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to cut this open here. That's one of the things gets me on opening on camera. Sometimes it doesn't work right, but let's see here. Look, oh, all these pretty bags. Look at that, pretty bags. Okay, we'll go through that. Well, how about us going through this now? Okay, let's see what's in the bag. It's just a nice bag here. And get it open. Oh, it's tied there. Okay. Let's get this open. I love this bag. I love all these bags these people find. Okay, let's pour this out. Let's get this out here. Okay. Look at this. Let's get this out. All right. Look at the pretty bag. Isn't that beautiful? Look at it shines. Pretty bag. Pretty bag. Okay. And let's see what we got in here. Peppermint herbal tea. Ooh, peppermint herbal tea. That sounds really good. I'm a big tea drinker. I don't know if you knew that or if I've ever talked about it before, but I love my chamomile tea before I go to bed at night. It helps me relax. And peppermint tea is good too. Love all teas, really. And this is her card. Lady Lathe Custom by Design. And it's Stacy L. Travis. And her information is right there on the card. You can either stop the frame here and copy it down, or I'll have the link in the description box. Well, let's see what was on the back side. Oh, handcrafted. Here we go. Handcrafted writing pens, kitchenware, coffee scoops, keychains, craft items, and more. Cool. She makes all that stuff. And she's on Facebook and Instagram. And here's an Ephesians line in the Bible. I am not up on my Bible verses to know them by heart, so I'll have to look that up and see what it is. Very nice to know that she's got a Christian Bible verse on there. And thank you very much. Oh, look at that pretty shiny card. Thank you very much for supporting my small business. Yeah, there we go. Okay, got that. And then what do we have here? Oh, look at the cute little trash drill. Look at that. Drill trash. Little trash can. Yeah, look. Isn't that pretty? So she makes these. Look at that. Oh, I love it. Yeah, I really love it. Or just for any doodads that you might want. Cool. Pretty pink and a pearl color. That's nice. Oh, very nice. And what's this? A leaf out of resin. And it doesn't have a magnet on it, but you can use it as a cover minder if you do your paintings flat on the table. And you could put this on the cellophane and hold it down. The same thing with the little trash dish. But it's heavy enough to keep the cellophane down. I don't mean to shake it in your face. I talk with my hands a lot. I'm sorry. Anyway, it's very pretty. It's very pretty. I've gotten some other of these from her from my last purchase with her. But yeah, very nice. A leaf for fall. Cool. All right, let's get on to... I like to spend time on talking about that stuff because it's so pretty. Okay, here we go. Empty bag. Let's see what we got in here. Oh, this is taped up pretty good. Okay, scissors time. Let's see if I can get this tape cut away from here. Scissor time. What's nice though is because you know they're packed really good and they're not going to break when they're going through the mail. It's packed awesome. She does a nice job. Okay, let's get this cut. All right. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this. This is pretty. Oh, look at this. Look at that. Now that is really pretty. I think she sent that along with the gift. I think I was talking to her on chat and I saw this and I said, I really like that. How nice of her. Really pretty. Isn't it? Nice little bowl. And it's heavy too. I mean, this is something you could lay on your painting too if you're a flat painter. Just lay it down there to keep the cellophane down. And it's got really pretty colors. Yes, really pretty colors. Okay. What a nice gift. All right. And let's see what this is. Oh, and it comes with a little dish. I don't know, little dish. Look at that. Little dish. Now, I know I was supposed to get some little flower things from her, is what I ordered, but this is not, this is a freebie that she sent me because I liked it, but I don't have my little flowers that I ordered, so those must be coming in another package. That's what I thought was going to be in here, so I'm really kind of surprised. I like that little dish it comes. Look, I just get so excited over these little things. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that pretty? I could put a votive candle in there, or a tea light, and it'll really shine up pretty in here. Okay. So I'll have to find out where my other little resin, they were little flowers. Well, they're not in this one, so I'll have to ask her about it. Anyway, those are my pretty neat things from her. Let's put them all together again. The little plate and the little dish, little drill dish and the pretty lavender turquoise leaf. Okay, so we'll just put that stuff right there, and we'll move this to the side. All right, so we'll get on to my diamond painting now of my gnome. This is for diamond painting bling art. I showed you the opening of this diamond painting bling art, and it's why do I always forget the name of the creative creative, and I don't remember. Oh, I'm gonna have to look that up. Hold on, I'm gonna pause this for a second. I'm gonna look it up. Confident and creative community. I have a hard time remembering that confident in there. Anyway, let's this is how far I've gotten on the painting. Anyway, like I said, my husband's upstairs watching the football game. I'm down here to get away from all his yelling and screaming at the TV. And my light pad is not going to work. Very good. Every time I move that little wire there. Okay, so I am going to start. I'm going to do some the 5200 ABs in this whole section here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover this up and just work on the 5200. I'll move my little magnet thing away. Okay. Oh, gee, I tell you, I am, I was just, I was watching my friend. Did I already say this? If I did, I'm saying it again. I was watching my friend Nick's Dark Sky from Nick's Notions, and I was watching her on a YouTube WIP and chat, and it got me in the mood to do this, and she is just a hoot. And with that Kentucky drawl that she's got, it's just a crack up. And she was looking for her dragonfly cover minder that she couldn't find. And I hope she found it. I mean, that was yesterday, so I hope she found it. But anyway, it got me in the mood to do what am I saying? A diamond painting WIP and chat. I think we're all kind of crazy today. Anyway, what have I got to talk about today? Let's see. I got, and also I do use magnifier glasses, and I'm going to have to put those on right now. Now, I'll be right there. Now, the thing is I had cataract surgery. Oh, there we go, back in my chair. It's just a carpet on the floor, and the chairs don't roll on it very good. So, see there, I moved the plug. Let's try to get this on again. There we go. I had a cataract surgery a couple years ago, but to do these little squares on all this diamond painting, I still have to use magnifier glasses. So anyway, like I said, it got me into the mood to do a WIP and chat. This is a crazy WIP and chat, being myself. And while I'm doing this, as you can see, I'm checkerboarding these squares. This is a square painting. I don't know if I mentioned that or not, but it is. And so I checkerboard when it's there's a lot of color blocking. I do not multi-place on squares. I just don't like the way they lay down. So when I do a square painting like this, I single place on everything. But I seem to be able to get it done still in a timely manner. I mean, I've done all this so far. This is really a cute painting. for fall. This is for that fall y'all, happy fall y'all paint along I'm doing with the Facebook group. So, oh, you know, the other thing is, I have a couple of these stainless steel tips. I decided I was going to try it again. Now, I've tried these other times, and for some reason, well, this light's not going to stay on, so I'm just going to leave it off. I've tried to use them before, but one thing I don't like about it is when you try to straighten out a drill on here, let me see if I get this in a little closer. The metal tip slips off the drill real easy. You can't straighten them. But I'm going to try, and I'm just wondering out there, I know a lot of people, a lot of you diamond painters use these steel tips, so let me know how you like them. I'm kind of on the fence about it. I'm trying to do the rest of this painting with the steel tip, and I know, you know, most people who used them just rave about them, and they're, you know, they're long, forever lasting. You could put more glue in them, wax, because I find that the hole in the center of it is wider, a wider circle than on the brass tips. They kind of they take up the whole circle or the whole square that you're putting down. So sometimes I feel like I can't get in between the drills like this because it's a little wider, but I've been managing today and I'm using it. What else is going on today? It's been a kind of dreary morning, a little bit of rain. I am still in my jammies, my red flannel cotton jammies. I haven't gotten dressed yet. It's like, you know, just kind of a lazy day. Not real much fun outside today. So it's a good day for the football game, I guess. It's been a little cooler out. What else? Oh, my dogs. You want to know a little more about my life? Well, my life is my doggies. My Jackson and Jasmine. I showed them on my last video. They kind of keep my day going. So, the thing about my dogs. Okay. We have always used a doggy door for them to go in and out, so we don't constantly have to get up and down to let them in and let them out. And they've been using those, you know, all the dogs we've had have been using those forever. And so through all the dogs, we've more or less had the same doggy door. Well, the little plastic flap in it, now, if any of you have dogs, you might know what I'm talking about. It's a whole tall insert that goes in between the slider door and the end of the door, where the slider shuts. And the plastic on it wore out, and it was starting to fall off. So we bought a new one, or he bought a new flap. He didn't buy a new door, he just bought a new flap. And the flap wasn't clear like the other one was. So when he put the flap in there, the dogs they couldn't see through, so they wouldn't go in. And he didn't like the way the flap fit anyway, so he reordered the whole, not the door itself, but the insert, the whole framed insert. He bought that, and when we got it, the flap was the same color. It's kind of like an opaque-ish, grayish color, still plastic, and the dogs would not go in and out of it anymore. I guess because it was something new, and it was something that they couldn't see through, I think, is what the problem was. So this new one that he ordered was the same way. So after a couple of weeks of coaxing them and throwing food on the floor inside and outside the door so they would go through, Jackson finally started going in and out by himself. He started running through. But Jasmine, the 14-month or 15-month-old now, she will absolutely refuse to go in and out that door. She doesn't cry about it. She just stands there. If she's on the inside and she wants to go out and we don't open the flap for her, she just turns around and goes back and lays down. I know she has to go out. So once I just push the door open a little, she runs right through it. But when she's outside, now if she's right behind Jackson and he runs outside, she'll run through with him. But if he's not there, she will not stick her nose through that and push it. And she'll go outside, and all of a sudden I'll turn around and I'll notice her just standing there, just standing at the door. She doesn't cry or bark to come in. She's just standing there. And you call her and say, "Come on, Jammin', come on." We call her Jammin'. "Come on, Jasmine, come on in." And she will not come in. She will not come in. And I don't know what the heck is wrong with her. My husband says she's kind of retarded. I don't know. Maybe it's a girl thing. I don't know. But I don't know. Anyway, we are having a heck of a time with her. So, I've almost gotten to the point where, I'm just giving up. I'm just opening the door for her. I don't really care. It's no big deal, but it's just the darndest thing. I don't know why she's doing this. But anyway, that's the life of life with our dogs. I think we worry more about them than we do about ourselves. I know when we go to the grocery store, it's like more food in the cart for them than we buy for ourselves. We got to make sure they're eating good. So anyway, I'm using this, talking about this stainless steel tip. Maybe I just needed to give it a try. I'm like an old person, changes are really hard for me to accept. So if I work with these long enough, I'll get used to them too. Up to this point, I've been using the Lexi Lily 3D tips like this. I've been using these. They're 3D tips, and they come with the brass tip, and they've been lasting quite a while. But I thought I would just pop this in because I tried it a couple weeks ago, and I didn't like it. And then I'm thinking maybe I just don't like change. And once I use it, I'll get used to it. Oh, I think that might happen. So tell me out there, if you guys use this, let me know how you like them. What else is going on in our life? Not much. My sister's birthday is today. I won't say how old she is because if she's watching this, she's going to get upset. So, she is my older sister, Lois. A shout out to my sister Lois. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, my sister. Miss my sister. She's still in California. They'll be there till they are no more. They have a beautiful ranch house property out there, and they've been there for quite a number of years. They had the house built themselves, or had it built. It looks like a model house. It's all interior decorated, and it's a beautiful place. And she's the one where the balloons fly over all the time. I can't wait to start that balloon painting from Craftably. Anyway, what else? Got my Facebook group. You guys should join that. I post a lot on that. Diamond Painting with Joy. And if you go on there to join, you just have to answer the questions. And I'm seeing most people just answer the first two. And even if they don't answer the third one, they still automatically get approved. So it's really easy to get in. And I post on there all my WIP or my pictures that I'm doing. Now, I can't think of too much funny things to talk about today. It's been a pretty quiet day. He's up there, like I said, watching football. And I know I'm repeating because that's what I do. I repeat. And trying to think of stuff. Like I said, not too much stuff happens in our life. We're just this couple, and can't think of anything really funny that the dog's doing, just going through that door. I'm not a whip and chat fool, as you can tell. I'm not a whip and chat fool. I try to make notes and remember things that I want to talk about. And then I think, well, I guess that's all I have. Don't have too much more. I was hoping to get at least this part of the painting done while I'm talking to you. Oh, I guess another thing I can talk about is the glue. Right now I'm using patty wax in here. I've got a patty wax container here, and this stuff's pretty good. And how you do it, like I think right now I might want to put a little bit more in, and you just scrape. Now, a lot of times I use glue dots, but with this stainless steel, I'm trying the patty wax because there's a bigger hole in it. So I guess I should get it on camera here. So what you do is you scrape it and then get it in the hole there. And let's see. Oh, you know what I can use? My little tray here from Lady Lathe. And you push it down to get that extra wax out of there. See that? Get that extra wax. And then you just wipe it off. I just put it back in the container. Let me try that again. I think it's all in there. All right. So that's a good thing for that. And that's how I load patty wax. And you're supposed to take like a, here, we'll just take one of these. And I'll put it back in this tray here. And then you're supposed to take an old drill and push down to kind of get it to mold. And then you just take that off. And the residue, you just wipe off, and you're good to go. Yeah. And you know, when patty wax or even the glue dots get to the point where they don't seem to be picking up anymore, I found that if you take pointy tweezers, here, I'll try it with these. I'll get my pointy tweezers. Especially with the micro glue dots. You just take a tweezers and stick it in there and just gently pull the wax just up and up, and then you push it back. Now with glue dots, you could push that up and it kind of strings out, and then you can let go and it pops back, and then you just pat it down like that. And just by doing that, it creates the sticky all over again. How many of you do that, or how many of you know that? I guess I saw it on somebody's YouTube, I don't remember who. Could be Anxiety Art. But anyway, that's how you work with the patty wax. So I know everybody's got their favorite wax to do. I don't use patty wax or glue dots with my multi-placers. I use the Blue Heart wax from Star Ore. And I've had that little box for the whole year that I've been diamond painting. And it looks like this. A Star glue dots, and they're little hearts. And they come with a little cellophane layering on the top and the bottom. Of course, you take the top layer off, but you leave the bottom part on so your pen doesn't, hit the table when you're sticking it through. And those I find work really good with my multi-placers, and that's what I swear by those. So, it's a personal choice, I guess. So that's some of the glues that I use. I don't know. I very rarely use the red wax that comes with the kits. If I can't find my glue dots and they're not handy, I will put the red wax in. And there's some paintings that I've done that the wax is so weird or sticky that you can't get the drill to come off the pen, or it's not sticky enough or something. I don't know what the reason is. And then I'll use the red wax because that's not as sticky as patty wax or glue dots, so that the drills come right back up, or the pin comes up and the drill stays there. I guess it just depends on the glue, the poured glue on the canvas. I just started using patty wax and WIP wax the last few months. Well, WIP wax I've tried several times, and it was okay. It didn't seem to last long enough for me. But you hear that snap? It did it for a little while, and then it would stop. But the snap is what I like to hear. So then I bought some patty wax backtrack. Laura at Anxiety Art Adventure, she came out with a new formula that is like patty wax. The reason why I like it, though, is she makes hers in fragrances. And they just smell so yummy. So every month, the first Friday of the month at 9 o'clock her time, or noon her time, it's 9 o'clock here. She's on Easter time. She puts about 40 or 50 of them up on her Etsy shop. And they disappear like crazy. Now, I did buy... I missed her first one, which I wanted that fragrance, but this time I got roasted pomegranate, and I wasn't quite sure how it was going to smell, but boy, when I opened that, it smells so good. And sometimes I leave it open just to smell it. Now, I have that one upstairs. I didn't bring it downstairs with me, but it's in the same family as this. Let me get up and grab this one. Okay, it's in the same family as this, and it's a silver tin instead of this gold one, but it still says WIP wax on it. And this one is a little softer. That's where she made the improvement. Her wax is harder now, so it doesn't leave a residue. And that's what I don't like, is when the glues leave a residue. Patty wax, I haven't. If you do what I just did, and you press it down on a hard surface and press it on a drill to get that excess out, it works fine. This one's Rose Garden. Smells really good. I want to buy every single fragrance that she has come out, but that's not practical because one of those containers is going to last me for a long time. Anyway, so those are the kind of waxes that I use, and the glue dots, the micro glue dots. I do change off. When I get some micro glue dots in a pen, I will show you how I work with those to keep them lasting. I don't know, are we still in the camera here? So that's how you do patty wax. And I don't have to change for a couple of days or so, a week or so, when I just keep pulling it out and sticking it back in again. It just kind of creates the stickiness all over again. Pretty cool. And that way your wax is going to last a long, long time. So there's a lesson on waxes, I guess. The next time I do a WIP and chat, I'll show you what I do with the micro glue dots. And I've used other waxes from other companies too. I've used the gem wax from Pretty Placers. I've used their crayons, and they're okay for a little while. The crayons, I wasn't real happy with them. I mean, they're good if you sharpen them. They're really good to put ABs on with, but they flatten really fast, and you just have to keep sharpening them. And the gem wax that they now have is the same thing as the crayon. It just comes in a little tub like this. Like this. This is Juicy Limes. And this is from Pretty Placers. And it's like a gem. It comes out, and it's like a gem. And this is, except when you use it, you turn it over and you scrape it just like you do with the other hard waxes. And you scrape it on the bottom. Hate to ruin the top because it's so pretty and it's got those little glitters in them. Don't want to ruin the top of it. And this one, it's Juicy Limes. It doesn't have the fragrance in it as strong. I can have a hint of it. But this one here I bought. Look at this. This is called Banana Bread. I'm a nut for banana bread. That's what it says. And this is what that one looks like. It's the same thing. I've used this, as you could see. I've got some scrapes in it already. I'm showing this stuff, and I probably should have this not on so close. There we go. There we go. So not so close, you could see it where I scrape. And this has got the pretty little sparkles in it too, little glitter. And this one smells really good. Oh, so if you ever buy it, like I said, waxes are people's personal preferences, and I do use all of them. As you can see, I use that quite a bit because I like the smell. And when it has a fragrance in it, it may not last as long as some others, but it sure smells good while you're working with it. It smells good. I don't know if it smells like banana nut bread, but it sure has a nice fragrance to it. So anyway, Pretty Placers. That's where that's from. Okay. And these are some other, I guess I got the topic of blues, didn't I? And these are some that I think these are from Patty Wax too. I'm not sure. I'll make a correction in the description box. I got these as little gifts when I ordered some product. This one is candy corn, and it really does smell like candy corn. It's really pretty. Let's see. Yeah, this one smells really pretty. And look at it's got like little piece, looks like candy corn in it. Yeah, see that? And I've used that before. There's some scrapes on that. I use it all. This one is Sunflower Medley. And that's got Vincent van Gogh's picture on there. The life of me trying to figure that out when I first got this. Let's see. And this one smells good. It really, I'm putting it up to my nose. Too bad it's not a scratch and sniff on your phone or your laptop to smell how really good this is. And this one is Rockstar, and this one's got a pretty glitter on it too. See that? And this one almost smells like a cherry. Sorry, I'm taking it off camera to smell. See, so, you know, I don't care. The glues, I use them all because some days I want to smell this one. Some days I want to smell this one. Some days I want to smell this one. And some days I want to smell the rose garden. Some days I want to use her wax that smells like the pomegranate. Some days maybe I don't feel like smelling anything and I just use the patty wax. You know, that's non-fragrant. So, you know, I use it all. And some days I use this. If I'm multi-placing, I use that wax. I have a roll. And then some days I use this. I use the glue dots. So that's why I spend so much money, because I like using all this stuff. All this stuff is cool. So anyway, there's a little lesson in filling your pen with patty wax and all the different types of glues that are out there. And I have lots of squares of the red wax. Lots of squares I get from Diamond Art Club. All the other, well, they have hearts, I think. All the other companies that you buy from, they send you with the little boat and the square red wax. And that comes in handy too. I mean, sometimes it's just whatever the closest one is to me when I'm painting that I'll fill my pen with. So, you know, it's a hard question. I see the question on Facebook all the time. Which wax do you use? Which wax is the best used? And it just, all I can say is try them. Try them all. They're not all that expensive. Just gather, you know, pick a whole bunch and try them and see which one you like. I have a rather hard touch. I am not a light diamond painter. I think I'm going to fill some of these in here now. Fill some of these. See how nice that checkerboard is? Look at that. Look at how nice. Here, should I get up close here? Look how nice the checkerboard looks. Look at that. See? Pretty cool, huh? I love that look of the checkerboard. I don't know why. I put a picture of this on my Facebook the other day. I love the evenness of it. It just, I like the pattern. So now I'm going to go ahead and, like a friend of mine had said once, when does a drill not stick to the canvas? And it's because you have another drill stuck to it and you forgot. That was a question asked me by my friend Stacy Tiffin. She's a good friend, my BFF. And while I'm doing this, the one thing that I'm not crazy with on the steel tips is you can't straighten the drills really good. It slips right off the end here, and then it does leave a residue. But if you're not trying to straighten it, and I guess with the squares, that's why you have the pointed tweezers. I guess that's why they send the pointed tweezers in the square sets, so that you can move. Now, I've not gotten the hang of placing the square drills with those tweezers yet. I guess that's another thing. If I practiced long enough, I'd be able to do it. So there. Practice makes perfect, they say. Practice makes perfect. Anyway, I don't know how long I've been going on with this, but I think it's probably, you've seen me do the checkerboard on this. You've seen me do my waxes. You heard me talk about the steel tips. You've heard me talk about my dogs. I probably would talk about my dogs in every WIP and chat because, like I said, they're our world here. And anyway, so I don't know who else might have been watching the football game or watching football games, but I hope your team won in any case. I hope you had lots of fun and maybe had some people over and had some food, snacks. I hope whatever you were doing today on Sunday afternoon was a nice afternoon. I hope you guys all had a good time. I'm going to go ahead and close this out now because I think I've talked about everything I need to talk about today. So you see me do all this and you see how I treat with squares, and I'm getting another section done on here. Let's move this over and show you that, yeah, I'm getting about halfway through here. I'm doing another painting at the same time. I always have two going, so I get a little slow, and one day I'll spend doing one, and then maybe in the evening time I go up. But it's going to be very cute, isn't it? Very cute. What else do I need to talk about? I think that's it. Check out Confident and Creative Community on Facebook page. You'll see a lot of people posting their works in progress on this gnome. Happy fall, y'all. They give you a little chuckle, a nice smile. Check out my friend Nick's Notions, Nick's Dark Sky. Check out her Facebook page. I'll have her link in my description box. She has a wonderful YouTube channel going too. She opens a lot of Diamond Art Club, does a lot of WIP and chats on them. Like I said, I was watching her this morning, and that's what made me want to do a WIP and chat. So here's my hands. I'm going to put them right in front of me so that I don't ring them and rung them. And we'll catch you next time. And be good and kind to everyone, and enjoy the day, enjoy your family. Make sure you just tell everybody that you love them all. I cannot make a heart. Make a heart? There. I made a heart. I made a heart. There we go. Love everybody. Yeah. All right. Bye.